Hi, this is my brother for the mock interview.
Hi, you're Andres Perez Hernandez,
Yes, I am.
and all right, it's nice to meet you. You are applying for the Accelerated Tax Associate, right?
That's right.
Okay. Take a seat. We'll get started. All right, Andres. So we like to find out where all of our employees sort of come from and how they find out about an organization like us. So I just want to ask you, how did you find out about this position?
I was actually recommended from by a friend of mine at school, and he told me great things about your organization and the benefits and the kind of work you guys do, and I was really interested in that kind of work, so I thought I should apply here.
Well, that's good. It's good to know that you tried seeking us and that you had a good enthusiasm for us. But I still got to ask more. I want a more bit of an in-depth answer. What made you want to work with our organization here at H&R Block?
Well, I like helping other people during transactions and stuff like that. So, as mentioned before, I like the way you guys do things and help people out with their taxes and other financial accounts and transactions.
Yes, we try to give financial advice to all of our clients, and we try to make sure that they're efficient. It's good that you're aware of that. And I understand that you have an education at San Jacinto College. So can I ask, what kind of skills can you use for our position? Any prior work experience or anything you've learned would be applicable here.
Yes, I did some customer service in my previous job at Shipley's, and
Mm-hmm.
so I'm used to working up close with people and helping with transactions and what material things they want during intense work hours.
All right, well, that's good to know. It's good to know. We always like people who know how to work a job and who have prior experience. That's always valuable to any kind of job. And we just want to know. We want to know like some of what our employees can reach. What are some of the highlights they reach in life? So I just want to ask you, what is your greatest professional or personal achievement?
Well, in my workplace, I actually got promoted because I actually made streamlined the process of how customers got the food and lessened the amount of time between deliveries and transactions. So we were able to move at a much faster pace than we were before.
And this was at Chipley's Donuts
Yes,
that you said on your resume.
yes, it was.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. All right, well, that's really good to look. That's really good to hear. But we want to know your ambitions. So what are you looking for in this new position that you're applying for?
As mentioned earlier, I like working with other people and their transactions, and I really hope to improve my skills as a tax associate in this line of work with your organization, and I hope to grow from there.
All right, well, that's good to hear. It sounds like you're a very adaptable worker and who's able to mold into any kind of situation he's placed in. But I want to know from you, can you describe to me your ideal work environment?
Ideally, I would better one-on-one on people with their accounts, but I am not against working with others if the time calls for it.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's about what I was thinking, anyways. Okay, well, can you elaborate on some of the tasks in your resume? I know you told me about your experience at Shipley's, but can I hear about some of the more daily activities, hours, anything like that, like your schedules and how you adapted to that?
Typically in a shift, we would have to like stock up items and get transactions, as mentioned, credit cards, and sometimes refunds. So a lot of customer service is involved, as
Mm-hmm.
well as cleanliness and efficient, working efficiently,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and so
All right, so you're able to work a lot on a lot of different tasks. Is that what I'm hearing?
yes.
Okay, well, that's good to know. That's good to know. All right, well, here at H&R Block, we like to help our customers to be efficient on their taxes as much as they can. We're one of the biggest organizations, as you mentioned, and we have a very high standard to hold here. So, can you handle a high workload during tax season, which is our busiest time of year?
Yes, I can. I can work.
You can handle that?
I can handle. Yes, I can.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, can you just describe to me some of the different strategies you would do to be efficient and to add value to our company?
Some things I would try to do, and I started practicing this in San Jack, is would make different kinds of work tabs and worksheets on Microsoft Word and different applications, so that way I can work on each account when needed at an efficient pace and time, so I can work through all of them for our clients or the worksheets that I'm working on time, and not hold up any customers or clients that may that we are working with.
Oh, that's good to know. Wait, so you know how to work Microsoft services such as Word, Excel, PowerPoint?
Yes, yes,
Okay. So these are kind of the skills you can use for this position, right? Because we do, have a lot of digital management in this new age of
yes, yes.
technology.
I'm aware of that.
Okay, all right. That's good to know. That's really good to know. And where do you see yourself in 5 years? Do you see us with our company? Do you see us working at another company? What are some of your ambitions here in the future?
Well, I don't think I would be in tax season for a long time. My future goal is to eventually open up my own bookkeeping service, so that way I can work even more personally with some clients on their own kind of businesses and ambitions that they hold up for in the future, whether it be some small scale or large scale businesses.
Oh, that's good to hear. Do you have a timeline for this? So, like in the next 2 years, 3 years,
Maybe next 5 or 6 years.
next 5 or 6 years? Right? So, a very long term goal that you're setting here.
Mm-hmm.
That's very good to know. That's very good to know. We like people who are focused on that. Could you tell us about any conflicts you resolved? And this could be personal, professional, anything you're comfortable with sharing. It could be at work, it could be at school, it could be at your house. Really, anything at all. I understand this is a very personal question to ask, but we like to know everything we can about our employees. So I would just reiterate. Could you tell us about a conflict you resolved?
I understand, and thank you for asking before I answer.
You're
But
welcome.
one conflict that happened at work was someone came in and they ordered like this large order that was over $50 ish or so, and then a day or two later, he actually came back and wanted a refund for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get in touch with the manager during work hours and our busiest time to try to help resolve that issue before I can move on. And that took a while to get through, but I hope that he left happy with his refund and transactions, and I hope that he tries us again another time.
So you were able to stick to company policy very well in order to diffuse the situation while still trying your best to make the customer satisfactory with what he was demanding, which was, as I understand, a refund?
Yes.
Okay. So you obviously you care about customer satisfaction, and obviously you do care about maintaining company policy and sort of towing the line, and we look for that in people. Okay, well, I'm hearing a lot of good things, Andy, and I just gotta ask, do you have any questions about us? Schedules, hours, payroll, anything like that at all? We would just like to know this as we like to adapt to our employees, as you know, and we would like to be able to just sort of work with you. We want to work with you just as much as you want to work with us. And yeah, I'll just ask, do you have any questions for us?
I guess the only question I would have is what would the kind of work hours you would have?
Well, it's very interesting. As I said, we like to adapt. Where we try to adapt to where we can. But yeah, we just a regular 9 to 5 job, I would imagine. When you're starting out, of course, because you're of course just a tax associate and an accelerated one at that. And we would just I mean your hours would mostly just be weekly, obviously. Can you work weekends?
Yes, I can.
You can work weekends.
If needed to, yes.
All right. Do you have good transportation to get here?
Yes, I know transportation is not an issue for me.
Oh, okay. So it's reliable. It's reliable and safe?
Yes.
Okay, that's good to hear. Well, thank you for your time. We'll be in contact with you in the upcoming days.
Thank you.
Very good to hear from you. There's a lot of good things I'm hearing.
Thank you for giving me the chance to.
All right. Well, yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, we'll get back in touch with you.